Inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson at the table with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And here's a look at some numbers for Karl Anthony Towns.
And he's really shot the ball well from the charity stripe recently. He's stepping up to the line with confidence and just burying those shots in bunches. It's been encouraging to watch his development.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Naz Reid out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1. And for the Knicks, they've got Jalen Brunson. Achua is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hart in at the shooting guard position. Well, Grant, we're near the middle point of the year now. At what point do coaches start looking at limiting the minutes of their stars?
You know, each game is really the determining factor for how that plays out. So, when possible, you keep your stars in there for close games and get them some rest when the outcome isn't in question.
Now here's Achua. Hart passes to Bridges with the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
Brunson against Conley. Gobert with a screen on Brunson. Outside Reid. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, another highlight reel play from Anthony Edwards. Oh, this guy is fun.
Outside Hart. Outside Achua. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Edwards against Brunson. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Gobert passes to Conley. Left side McDaniels. Just 5 to shoot. And now the Knicks on the break. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, I know this gets said a lot. Josh Hart plays with heart. It's true, though. This guy's a fantastic competitor, plays with energy on both ends, and it's infectious for his teammates.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, B.A., isn't it interesting? Tom Thibodeau, lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard. They play defense first. They play a ton of minutes. But this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
And both free throws good for Hart. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Pass to Bridges. Here's Achua. Reid defending. Achua passes to Hart. Now here's Bridges. Right side Brunson. Over Conley. And the Knicks miss again. Outside McDaniels. Here's the floater. And it's New York with a rebound. Last time they came together was in Minneapolis, where they fell to the Timberwolves.
I actually thought their execution at times was excellent, but they failed to come through in those important moments.
Well, they had the home fans worried for a little bit. I know that.
Now here's Edwards. Last game he had 34 points. Reid for 3. Sinks it from distance.
And how about Edwards keeping his head up and spotting the open man?
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He was emphatic, saying that Edwards was their main concern, telling me Anthony poses problems on both sides of the ball, and he is relentless. He doesn't let up. He wants his guys to match Edwards' energy.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Shot's good by Towns.
And Towns can make this shot in his sleep. It's something the defense must guard closely.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
They had a lot of breaks go their way in that game, and hey, they cashed in when they could.
Yeah, the last game it felt like they were just feeding off of what they were doing defensively, forcing a lot of those turnovers, and that helps build your defensive confidence.
The shot by Towns, no good. The Timberwolves have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. The shot by Conley, no good. The Knicks with the lead. Outside Hart to the middle. Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
And what a stuff there. Bridges doing it with authority.
Here's Edwards. His scoring sits at around 31 a game. An impressive number. Pass to Conley. Back to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Driving in. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
Brunson with it. In the game against Philadelphia, very impressive. Fires the 3. Pure from three-point range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Conley. Pass to Edwards. Shoots over Hart. It's deflected.
What timing from Hart on the block attempt. He was right on cue.
And now we take a look at the 2K leaderboard to glance at which point guards have been absolute pests on the defensive end over the last month. Second, Jalen Brunson.
Swiping the ball involves so much. It's reading passing lanes, understanding the offense in general, and taking high percentage risk. They do all of that.
Well, proactive style of defense is one thing, but using your smarts is another. They've got great anticipation of where that ball is going on any given play. They've read the scouting report.
From deep, Conley. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Inside. And it's powered home by Towns.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Timberwolves trail by 4. And here's Conley. He had 10 points in the win against Golden State.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
Now here's Brunson. Towns, a screen on Conley. Here's Brunson. Ooh, Brunson throws it down.
Now, guys don't want to guard someone like Jalen Brunson. He just keeps coming.
And Minnesota with possession here. Brent, everyone loves an underdog story, and there's few better than that of Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, this kid falling into the second round and all the perception around whether or not he was big enough or can he shoot the ball, is he athletic enough? This guy has continued to work hard every year and turned himself into an all-star and an all-NBA player. Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
The Knicks have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Towns outside. And he lobs it up top. Achua with the dunk.
Athletic jam by Achua going upstairs to throw down the lob.
Now Edwards. He has 7. Over to the wing. McDaniels inside. He's against Bridges. Reed can't hit.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Here's Achua. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. That misses. Had a chance to tie it.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
For 3, Bridges. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. McDaniels inside. Achua defending. McDaniels, that's good.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
The Knicks have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Brunson passes to Achua. Back to Brunson. Bridges outside. Pass to Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Second chance shot. It's blocked by Gobert. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. They trail by 1. Edwards against Bridges. Gobert with a screen on Bridges. Edwards can't hit.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Wright's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Hart. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Minnesota shooting their first foul shot of the night. Some changes for Minnesota. Garza's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Ingles comes in for Reed. And it's Alexander Walker in for McDaniels. And that one drops, so now they lead by 1.
And for DiVincenzo coming into the league wanting to prove that he belongs, he's done more than that. It's about building his confidence now.
Now here's Wright. Back to Brunson. Oh, hits the outside fadeaway. Brunson's got 7 points.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And Minnesota making a change here. Miller's checked in. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Mike Conley.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from deep. There's a screen. Miller against Achua. Miller, the pass to Conley. Over Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by Conley. No good.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Right against Ingles. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Joe Ingles.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973, so as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
And the first one at the line is good. So for the Knicks, Robinson, he's checked in for Achua, and it's Bridges in for Brunson. So hits one and misses one at the line. The Timberwolves trail. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Now here's Conley. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
The defense tries to stop Conley with a foul, but he shows great poise and manages to get it off.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw misses.
They're one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
Payne's checked in for New York. And he's good on the second. The Knicks with the lead. Stolen by Conley. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And the layup is good.
The legs of Conley, they work just fine getting out there on that break.
New York has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Towns outside. Pass to McBride. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
What's up?
Robinson's defense is always a factor, Brent, and lately he's done a better job of staying on the floor.
Yeah, BA, fouls have been an issue for Robinson, but the thing that he really needs to learn is it's not about blocking shots, it's about being in great position with your body and being more of a deterrent so he can stay on the floor to be more impactful.
Here's Payne. Out to Bridges. Goes back up. There's the double team with Alexander Walker. 5 on the clock. Screen by Bridges. Launches it. It's rebounded by Minnesota. There's 1:17 left to play in the first. Conley with the ball, and McBride picks him up defensively. DiVincenzo against Bridges. DiVincenzo, the pass to Ingles. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Conley. Gets gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
New York shooting 43% to get this one underway. Payne against DiVincenzo. Payne drives. The ball's knocked loose.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Pass to Ingles. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Akporti. And DiVincenzo comes to help. Robinson. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And that's Robinson dominating on the inside to capture the board and go right back up.
Here's Conley. 5 points in the game. Foul called. Looked like the D didn't get there in time. And he'll shoot free throws. And these will be his second and third shots at the line here. That free throw no good from DiVincenzo. Both shots good from the stripe. Fires away from way outside. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. It's a tie game in New York. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. Cameron Payne out there with Miles McBride. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Bridges in at the 4. That's the 5 for New York right now. Robinson with a steal. Now here's McBride. DiVincenzo covering. Outside McBride. Pass to Bridges. Fades away and sinks a tough shot. Bridges has got 6.
Consistent shooter like Bridges loves to get openings from the mid-range like that to get his rhythm.
Back to DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by McBride. And here's Bridges. There's the 3. Garza grabs the board. Payne against Edwards. Edwards on the move. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Josh Hart's checked in for Wright. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You take a look at New York. What a season thus far for them. 2nd place in the conference.
Well, right now for New York, they just have serious hopes for the outcome of this season. They're focused on putting up a banner.
A massive amount of confidence, tremendous swagger with this team, and they believe in themselves. That might be all it takes to get them where they want to go.
2 points. That one goes. And the Knicks lead by 2.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And taking a look at the last 10 games, these are the teams that have attacked the offensive glass and been rewarded for their efforts. Number 1, the Knicks. The Timberwolves in second.
Lately, these teams have been almost unmatchable on the glass. So active, particularly on the offensive end.
A tight one here in New York City, coming off that win against the Sixers.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
Well, the defenders stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. McBride passes to Robinson. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And let's see what the Minnesota Timberwolves have coming up. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Monday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis, going up against the Grizzlies.
And looking at that Mavericks matchup, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's got 5. Ingles against Bridges. Ingles passes to Garza. Robinson with a steal. Bridges with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Garza. Outside, DiVincenzo. Now here's Edwards, defended by Payne. 5 to shoot. Robinson with the block.
Such good instincts from Robinson there to throw that one away.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Down low. And a big finish by Robinson.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Outside, Ingles. Pass to DiVincenzo. And here's Edwards outside. Edwards on target.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now.
Outside Hart. Bridges outside. From downtown. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside, Alexander Walker. Nice D from Bridges. Knicks leading by 5. Takes it inside. Edwards pulls it in.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles. No debate there. He got hammered.
Minnesota shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. makes a first. The Knicks making a switch here. Towns is checked in. Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. He does not get the second one. Knicks leading by 4, and they're on the run. Hart from long range, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And he can hurt you from there. The D must be up on Hart when he has the ball.
And here's Edwards. 12 points for him. Pass to Garza. For 3, DiVincenzo. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's McBride. 6 points for him. Outside Hart. Left side McBride. Towns a screen on DiVincenzo. Up top McBride. DiVincenzo covering. McBride can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's DiVincenzo. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. DiVincenzo's got 5 points in the quarter.
DiVincenzo has to be agile on the interior, and that time finds a way to get it done.
New York has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Here's Towns. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Oh, Edwards powers it home.
And one of the stronger finishers in this game. Anthony Edwards at his best.
Up top, Robinson. Pass to Hart. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's McBride. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And the stifle tower makes his presence felt on the offensive end. He's really developed an array of moves on the interior.
First trip to the line for him here. First free throw is good.
For his career, Gobert's field goal percentage is in the same ballpark as his free throw percentage.
Brunson is checked in for New York. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for DiVincenzo. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Knicks have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Brunson with it. He's picked up by Conley. It's blocked by Gobert.
Yeah, the long arms. It's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
Timeout.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And every offense works to create good looks. Here are the beneficiaries of that effort. Rudy Gobert on top.
And this guy just flat out knows how to score. A high IQ offensive player with a strong feel for what shots to take, which is why his field goal percentage leads the league.
And New York has possession. They trail by 1. Hart passes to Brunson. Pass to McBride. Clock at 6. Towns finds Brunson. Up and over Conley. And it's Brunson missing.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 14. He takes it in. Down low. Gobert. Rudy Gobert finishes strong inside.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Knicks trail by 3. Oh, there's the alley. And a big finish by Robinson.
Yeah, throw it anywhere you want. Mitchell Robinson knows what to do.
Now here's Conley. 5 points in the game. Pass to Gobert. Reed against Towns. Reed passes to Conley. And no good, but close on that one. So he'll shoot 2 now.
Totally fearless. Conley clashes against strong defense inside. He'll go to any lengths to find those shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Payne's checked in for McBride. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Minnesota. Good on both. Knicks trail by 3. Towns outside. With the teardrop. Nice D from Reed. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on an 18-7 run. Here's DiVincenzo. Rebounded by Payne. New York has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Pass to Brunson. DiVincenzo against Payne. To the inside. Here's Towns. The kick out to Brunson. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
The Timberwolves lead by 3. Outside Conley. Pass to Reed. Outside, DiVincenzo. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Hart against Conley. Hart passes to Payne. Outside Brunson. The shot, no good. McDaniels with some nice D. Here's DiVincenzo. Got it. Good job in the low post. DiVincenzo's got 12 points.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. It's a 5-point game. They host the Hawks after this one. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Achua's checked in for New York. Bridges comes in for Payne. Towns passes to Brunson. All sorts of time. Good. He hits the jumper. He's got 9.
That's a tough distance to master, but Brunson making that mid-ranger look good.
The Timberwolves lead by 3. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Here's Hart. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 3 assists tonight.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Now Conley. He has 7. 1:57 left in the second. Outside Reed. Pass to Gobert. Outside, DiVincenzo. And it's all from three-point range. New York has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. For 3, Bridges. Reed with the rebound.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Conley, a screen on Achua. And it's McDaniels off the drive.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Hart finds Brunson. Over Conley. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 11. DiVincenzo, pass to Conley. Hard against DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Reed. Puts up a 3. And it's New York with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Count it. Achua's got his second basket of the night.
Good to see Achua being active down low, looking to score, and doing exactly these kind of things.
24 seconds left in the second period. Conley with the ball, and it's Brunson picking him up. Conley against Brunson. Now here's Conley. The D's right on him. Good D by Brunson. And a deep 3 from Towns. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Minnesota leading by 1. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch to win this ball game?
I think just tough defense, take good shots, not turn the ball over, play smart.
Back to the basics. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
With All-Star Weekend around the corner, let's see who's looking to bring down the rims at the dunk contest this year. Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when you did play?
Oh, my goodness. I make a lot more money, Ernie, than I did in my playing days, especially if you consider that all guys do is dunk and shoot threes, and as many threes as I did. Oh, my God.
Yeah, and I'd be out there getting every rebound and slamming Kenny's bricks for the putback slams, because none of these bigs today want any piece of prime Diesel.
So let me get this straight. You would both be amazing. What a shock. Getting to that first half of action from Minnesota, they find themselves in the middle of a tight one.
This is why so many teams are trying to play with pace. The defense just couldn't match up with them in the space. It's much harder to score in the half court.
Helps when you have the athletes they do as well. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Minnesota in the lead. So for Minnesota right now, Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. McDaniels out there with Naz Reid. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Now here's Conley. Left side Reid. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game. Minnesota on D. They lead by 1. And a deep 3 from Towns. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
It's good. Edwards. What strength.
And just an agile move by Edwards inside, allowing him to beat the contact.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Achua up top. Brunson against Conley. Achua with a screen. And here's Brunson from the arc. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Conley passes to McDaniels. Back to Conley. By Brunson. And now the Knicks on the break. For 3, Bridges. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Bridges has got 9.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Conley looking for an opening. Pass to McDaniels from behind the arc. Sinks the tray. He's got 9.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and
timeout.
trying to take advantage from distance.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Here we are in the middle of the season. Let's see where the Western Conference standings sit. You take a look at the Timberwolves. Here around the midway point, they've proven to be a top 3 team in their conference.
Seeing where the Timberwolves are, they just have serious hopes for the outcome of this season. They're focused on putting up a banner.
A massive amount of confidence, tremendous swagger with this team, and they believe in themselves. That might be all it takes to get them where they want to go.
Now here's Achua. Pass to Brunson. And stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Reed. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Precious Achiuwa picks one up. These are his first free throws of the game.
Shoot two.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Knicks trail by 5. Here's Towns. 7 points in the game. Pass to Bridges. Over McDaniels. Bridges misses.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look. And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
New York has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Outside Hart. Bridges outside, looking to end the run. New York no good that time either.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Brunson against Conley. Gobert with a screen on Brunson. Conley goes in. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And now it's a 9-point Minnesota lead.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
For New York, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Pass to Towns. The 3 ball. It's blocked by Gobert. And he gets it back. Hart from long range. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 4 assists now tonight.
Hart just whipping it away quickly, not giving the defender time to close out.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And on the 2K leaderboard, the teams that have stonewalled offenses over the last month. New York, 4th.
They've been playing great lockdown defense over the past month. They close out on shooters extremely well and do not allow easy looks.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Conley against Brunson. Gobert on the high post. Outside Conley. Back to Gobert. Shot clock at 5. It's rebounded by New York. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Now here's Bridges. 9 points in the game.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Man, that one's good. McDaniels got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Hart against Edwards. Hart passes to Brunson. Looking to get back on track. And the basket by Towns.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Conley with the ball. He's got 9. Outside McDaniels. Conley passes to McDaniels. Now Edwards. He's covered by Hart. The fadeaway. Edwards, no good. And Towns has got the ball here for New York. They trail by 6. Outside Hart. Pass to Towns. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, you don't expect Towns to do some of the things he does, like drain threes and make savvy passes. But he's a modern big man.
And this is his second attempt at the line tonight. Ingles, he's checked in for Reed. And that one falls for Towns. Minnesota leading by 3. Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. To the middle. Here's McDaniels. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Great dime by Gobert. Scans the floor well to find his teammates.
New York has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Bridges outside. Six to shoot. Towns with the ball. New York again can't hit.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Conley finds McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Bridges. McDaniels. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And he drops the first. And the Knicks making a change here. McBride's checked in. And that's good as he hits both shots.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Knicks trail by 7. And here's Brunson. He's got 9.
Not a secret that Brunson can turn it on offensively, so the defense can't give him that much cushion.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
That free throw good from Brunson.
Just really impressed with the player that Jalen Brunson has become in the NBA. He has mastered the fundamentals.
And so he hits both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Conley. He's got 9. Gobert with a screen on Brunson. Ingles passes to Edwards. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
And look at that reach. I mean, Towns just saying no. Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Outside Achua. Back to Brunson. Fires from deep. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Conley passes to Gobert. Achua with a steal. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Bridges misses.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his third foul so far.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Brunson passes to Towns. Over Gobert. And Gobert with a block. Here's the break. Oh! Edwards finishes the break.
You can't lose sight of where Edwards is in transition. He can be so explosive in these situations.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. 9-point game.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. For Minnesota, they've gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Brunson against Conley. Gobert with a screen on Brunson. And there's the foul. It'll go on Precious Achiuwa. That's foul number 2 for him. And Minnesota with some changes. Alexander Walker comes in for Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in for Edwards. Now here's Conley. 9 points in the game. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Here's Towns. And he lays it up and in. And now just a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
And look at Cat showing off the handle.
Minnesota has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Conley finds DiVincenzo. It's stolen away. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And what a luxury to have a big man who can score like Towns. He's been unstoppable here.
The Timberwolves lead by 3. Now here's Conley. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. McDaniels against Achiuwa. Here's Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another miss by Minnesota. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his third foul of the game. And some changes here for New York. Robinson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Wright subbed in for Achiuwa. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Conley passes to Alexander Walker. Here's Shannon. He's guarded by Bridges. Oh, deflected. This will be his third free throw attempt of the game. And that one misses.
Well, if you're a basketball player, through your entire basketball life, you're going to hear coaches harp on you about free throws. It seems like Brunson has heard those messages loud and clear.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 11. Right outside. Pass to McBride for the tie. He buries it from 3. McBride's got 9.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
The Timberwolves have gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Here's Conley. Tips it up. It's good on the putback. Shannon's got his first bucket in this one.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
And the basket by Bridges.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
A minute 42 left in the third quarter. Right side, Alexander Walker. For three, DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by Robinson. And the Knicks with possession. Big run right now for him, 11-2. Right, pass to Brunson. And he lobs it up. Now McBride. Shot clock at 6. The putback. The rebound by Shannon. The Timberwolves shooting a nice 50% for the game. Alexander Walker. And too long on the shot. And for New York, they're shooting 41% in this game. Here's Brunson inside. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And that's a strength of Mitchell Robinson's game, of force in the paint.
The Timberwolves trail. Conley goes in. Oh, Robinson with a block. Pass to Wright. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Right side, McBride. He shoots over DiVincenzo. McBride can't get it to go. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. Ingles, a screen on Brunson. Conley passes to Ingles. That shot off. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. New York out in front, up 2. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. They've got Karl Anthony Towns, Cameron Payne out there with Miles McBride. Then there's Mitchell Robinson, and it's Hart in at small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Pass to Towns. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Payne. The 3.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager. They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Now here's Edwards. Ingles, a screen on Payne. Robinson with the block. To the middle. Here's Towns, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Knicks.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight at converting on those chances.
Here's DiVincenzo. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Taken away. McBride with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. A nice shot by McBride.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside, Alexander Walker. And that one drops. And it comes off an assist from Ingles. Alexander Walker's got his first 2 points. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Pass to Towns. Outside Hart. Three-pointer. On target from range. And the Knicks lead by 10.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
The Timberwolves shooting the ball at 48% so far. Here's Edwards. Outside, Alexander Walker. Back to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Robinson with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. McDaniels is checked in for Minnesota. 4 on the clock. And here's Edwards outside. It's rebounded by McBride.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Back to Robinson. Over McDaniels. Robinson passes to Towns. And another shot. And a big finish by Robinson.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Now here's Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. Outside, Alexander Walker. From the high post. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got rebound number 11. Towns for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Edwards. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Achua's checked in for New York. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Now here's McBride. And he drives in. 6 to shoot. Towns for 3. Again, the miss by Towns.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
DiVincenzo with it. And McBride picks him up defensively. Doesn't go for him. Brent, you had a ton of playoff experience as a player. What was the atmosphere of the NBA postseason like?
Well, the intensity certainly picks up, BA, but looking back at it, it's so fun to see the amount of attention that all of a sudden comes with playoff basketball. So many more fans, so many more cameras, so much on the line. It's really where you enjoy all that hard work.
Timberwolves trail by 13. Now Edwards. Excellent D there from Payne.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
New York again can't hit. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside, DiVincenzo. Here's Edwards. Oh, the finish inside by Edwards.
Outstanding work in close. Edwards is just so confident from this area.
And here's New York now. They're on a 16-7 run. Towns a screen on Edwards. Payne on the bounce. No good there.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
DiVincenzo can't hit. New York leading by 11. Here's Hart. Pass to Achua. Towns on a screen. Achua gets the bucket.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Edwards. After the basket by New York on the other end. Now here's DiVincenzo. And there's the screen. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Precious Achua picks one up.
There's another level to DiVincenzo's game, and it starts to happen when he attacks like that.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
And some changes here for New York. Bridges, he's checked in for Hart, and Brunson is subbed in for McBride. Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for Alexander Walker. And the Knicks shooting 40% from the field in this one. Bridges outside. Achua with a screen. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Towns a screen on Edwards. And the basket by Bridges.
Well, you can see and maybe feel right now him getting into the comfort zone out there after dropping the second three of the half.
Conley passes to Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Outside, DiVincenzo. Knocks down the long J. DiVincenzo's got 5 points in the quarter.
DiVincenzo saying, I got that too.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Now Brunson. Towns on a screen. Tries to break his ice. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
And those are 2 points earned by Jalen Brunson.
Timberwolves trail by 13. Conley with the ball. Outside Edwards. There's the three. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Now here's Bridges. Here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. And here's Conley, picked by Gobert. Conley finds McDaniels. DiVincenzo with it. Here's Gobert, using the size. Gobert.
Yeah, and Gobert's teammates encourage him to seek out his offense, especially when he's this deep.
Knicks leading by 11. Now here's Brunson. Outside Achua. Pass to Payne. 5 on the clock. From the right block. That's good from Towns. On the assist by Payne. Towns has got 27 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Now DiVincenzo. Now Gobert. Outside Conley. The kick out to Edwards. Off target from outside. New York has gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the fourth. Here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
His 3rd triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Brunson. Outside Achua. Towns, a screen on McDaniels.
Achua just battling inside. He earns himself a trip to the free throw line.
First one falls.
And Achua is a good role player for this team. Someone that comes in, rebounds, defends, and gives you some hustle.
Hart's checked in for Payne. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Reed's checked in for DiVincenzo.
I like the aggressive approach. He's going to have to be more efficient.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be a second foul of the game. With the power finish.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
So it's Minnesota now, following the bucket by the Knicks. Pass to Edwards. A shot to stop the run. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Bridges outside. Outside Hart. Bridges, a screen on Edwards. Hart from long range gets rebounded by Minnesota. Edwards with it. And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Brunson finds Bridges. Let's go with a three. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Knicks.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year.
And I'm sure they're happy to get even for what happened the last time these teams met.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Karl Anthony Towns.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Here's Achua, following the score by Minnesota.
Well, Achua is a fighter out there. Come at him strong, and he'll double down on his selection.
First free throw is good. And some changes here for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. Wright comes in for Bridges. And Payne is subbed in for Hart. He's perfect from the line this time. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. DiVincenzo. And Wright with the defensive effort. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Achua with the dunk. And he's now got the double-double.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And here are the Knicks. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Wright from the arc. Garza grabs the board. Here's Shannon. Can't hit from the elbow. Poke loose. DiVincenzo with the steal. Going inside. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
We played like we wanted it more. We came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got the 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We could see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. And now, time for our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.